that I am not too excited about. It's probably the one I'm least excited about on my ARC list. Oh, there's a tournament in it. I'm such an idiot. Now, this I've heard is very gay, and it's quite like dark academia-y. Hello my angels, welcome back to another video. My name is Ro, and today we're going through my outstanding ARCs. So for those of you who don't know, ARCs are an acronym for ARC, which is Advanced Reader Copy, which means you get to read books a little bit early. Now, with this comes a bit of a caveat that you should really read them before the publishing date, because the publishers want reviews before then and they can get archived before then. And also just in general, like, you should read them before they come out, because then you've probably pre-ordered them as well, like me, or they're coming in your book boxes or whatever. So today, since I've done so many accountability videos recently, I did a self-destruct video, which I'm trying to do one book a month to like either try it out or DNF it, get rid of it. And also I said I wanted to complete a certain amount of books before the year ends. I thought, why not pile even more shit on my plate and try and get all of my ARCs read before the end of the year as well. Now I have 8 on here. To be fair, 2 of them are on my TBR this month in September. But, as you guys all know if you've been watching my reading vlogs, September is not going the greatest for reading, so I may be even more behind than I initially expected. So we'll just start. The very first one is The Last Graduate by Naomi Novik. This is the sequel to... I always forget the first one's name for some reason. It's the sequel to A Deadly Education, which I read the arc of last year, in fact, and really loved. Gave it 4.5 stars. This is on my TBR this month as the school setting for Magical Readathon, so I am really hoping to get to it soon, possibly towards the end of the month or something as it comes out. God knows. Pre-ordered the Waterstones edition, which is really nice, so I would like to read it before it comes out. Again, this is not going to happen, I feel, but we're gonna try. The next one is The Devil Makes Three. Who even is the author? Tori Bovalino. Now, I actually do already have a physical copy of this because it came in August's Illumicrate. And this is about dark academia, summoning a devil in a library. That's kind of all I know about it. I got the ARC because I wanted to read it before seeing if I wanted to skip the box. Didn't end up reading it, didn't end up skipping the box, ended up hating the box. Hopefully, when I do read this then, I will actually like the book, so the box will have been worth it. Next is Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. This is also coming out this September, but I'm not sure if it's September in the US. For some reason on Netgalley I've been approved for 2 of them, and one says September and one says October. I'm really hoping the UK one is October so that it gives me a little bit more time to read it. But I have 2 copies on here for some reason, one on the American Netgalley and one on the UK, but it all comes back to one account, which is very strange. Now, TJ Klune wrote my favourite book of last year, which was The House in the Cerulean Sea. Under the Whispering Door seems to be kind of similar vibes in terms of like found family. It's about one ghost who wants to finish his unfinished business before crossing over to the other side. There is a gay romance in it as well, and I've just been really excited for this coming out. I bought the Illumicrate editions, and I do really want to get to it before it comes out. I'm going to say this about every single one of them. Next is one that I am not too excited about. It's probably the one I'm least excited about on my ARC list, and that is All of Us Villains, which is a joint author collaboration by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. I did read, what was it called? The place is called Four Paths in her book, Christine Lynn Herman's book. It's got like bright pink sprayed edges. I've completely forgotten. I've unhauled it because I was never going to reread that, and it was never a favourite. I gave it 4 stars, like it was pretty good, but it was more like 3.5. But I can't remember what it's called. Amanda Foody also wrote like Ace of Shades and Daughter of the Burning City and stuff, which is still on my TBR. In fact, they're on my self-destruct TBR. But All of Us Villains, I think it's just about villains, to be honest. I'm not really sure what else it's about. Oh, there's a tournament in it. I'm such an idiot. The blood moon rises, the blood veil falls, the tournament begins. Every generation at the coming of the blood moon, 7 families each name a champion to compete in a tournament to the death. The prize, exclusive control over a secret wellspring of high magic, the most powerful resource in the world. That sounds pretty fucking good to me. I'm not expecting amazing writing, to be honest, but I'm just expecting like a fun time. This is another one that I've got 2 copies of for some reason, one American and one UK. Oh, one of them says 9th of November, one of them says 11th of November. I don't know. This one, obviously I can leave a little bit later till November, hopefully. Ugh, it's just so hard. I like really want to read these books, but I don't know why I've not picked them up. It's so annoying. I'm annoying myself. Next is an annoying one, and that is She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. Now this is again on my September TBR, and I have the physical copy from Illumicrate. This was back in July that this came out. So this is probably my most, shall we say, prudent of all my arcs. It's definitely the most out of date one. I definitely want to get to that. Well, I mean, I say this about every single one, I definitely want to get to it, but I am genuinely going to read She Who Became the Sun because it's my Patreon book club pick anyway, so I'm gonna get to that one this month. That will be fine. Next up is one that I am super excited for, and that is Iron Widow by Ziran J. Zhao. This is like Gundam's polyamorous, enemies to lovers, banter. It just sounds so good. I've not heard any bad things about this book. I've only seen hype on the timeline. So this is actually one that I'm probably likely to pick up in October, because it does come out in October. It comes out 7th of October. It is going to be in one of my book boxes as well, so that's probably going to be priority in October as well. This is just one of those ones that I'm just super hyped for, and I don't have many reasons why, I just am. The next one is a December release, so thank God I have a little while for this one, but it is A Marvelous Light by Freya Marske. Now, this I've heard is very gay. It's very gay, and it's like magicians and stuff. I'm just gonna have to look at the thing because I've forgotten what it's about. Yeah, so alternative Edwardian England, a comedy of manners, manor houses and hedge mazes, including a magic-infused murder mystery and a delightful queer romance. I mean, like, what more could you want? I love a good whodunit. I love the Seven Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. And I love mysteries and like whodunit mysteries with like a magical twist. Oh, really, it's just straight up my alley. Like, I really, really want to read this. Thank God, though, that this comes out in December because I've got so much on my plate for the next few months. Hopefully, that can be like a nice little Christmas read or something. Although it does come out near the beginning of December, which sucks. Maybe I'll just do it as like a first week of December thing. I'm probably gonna like properly schedule out when I'm gonna read these. I'm just gonna ignore them otherwise and like forget about them, which is what has happened for the past few months. Even though I'm pretty hyped for quite a few of these, I've just completely forgotten that they're there, so I hate my brain. The last one that I have isn't a full arc. It is a sampler of Empire of the Vampire, which I did start already this month. I'm 200 pages in. It's over there. Which means I have 500 pages left. But I probably will finish that this month. So that's one that's already kind of done. I will be able to get that off my shelf once I've read that this month. So that's not too bad. I have 3 of these on my TBR already. So that's Empire of the Vampire, Last Graduate, and She Who Became the Sun. So then I only have 5 left over. So if I do get to all of those in September, which fingers crossed I will, I'll probably make them a priority, to be honest. October then, I can read Iron Widow, Under the Whispering Door, and that's fine. And then All of Us Villains I can read in November. And then A Marvelous Light I can read in December. Beautiful. So it is a bit of a front loading of these arcs that I've been behind on. So there is some that I am going to have to get through in the next month or so to be up to date. But I don't think that's too bad. I feel like there are people with a lot worse shelves than me on their Netgalley. I think I also got a little bit burned by reading arcs because I read Jade Fire Gold back in, I want to say like July or August, probably August actually, I think it was beginning of August. And I hated it, and the formatting of the book was awful on my Kindle. But then someone did let me know that if you use the Netgalley Shelf app, like on your iPad or something, or even on your phone obviously, but I don't like reading on my phone, that it fixes all the formatting, all the 1s and 0s and 1s and 2s and stuff. But I'd already finished Jade Fire Gold by then and given it like 2.5 stars. So I got really burned by that arc, and I was like really scared to pick up any arcs because that was like one of my most anticipated books of the year, and I gave it 2.5 stars. So I got a little bit burned there and got a little bit scared. But I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling positive about She Who Became the Sun. I'm feeling positive about The Last Graduate, and Empire of the Vampire is already on its way. So I don't think I'm doing too badly. I feel like I big it up in my head more that I'm doing badly and I'm behind. And then I take a look at my shelf and I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. But if I stick to that schedule of 3 this month, 2 next month, that takes you up to 5. And then 1 in November, 1 in December. That's only 7. I thought I had 8. Am I stupid? Oh, Devil Makes 3. I forgot about the Devil Makes 3. When am I gonna read that? To be fair, that's probably an October read because it's about the devil and it's quite like dark academia-y. That can go in October as well. So 3 in September, 3 in October, 1 in November, 1 in December. And you know, then if they do carry over, then it can be pushed into November and December not too badly. And I will finish them before the end of the year then. I feel like that plan is going to work. Are you with me, guys? You guys can all let me know how your arcs are going in the comments. Let me know what the hell is going on with you if you're the same as me. Oh, I think I did a video like this last year. I'm getting major deja vu right now of making a video like this last year, but I don't know if I did. If you did like this video, please do give it a like. Make sure you subscribe to get more content from me. Leave a little, I was gonna say Kindle emoji. There isn't really a Kindle emoji. Leave a little book emoji for me if you were here and you didn't really have much to say, but you just wanted to tell me you were here. Make sure you check out all of my links in the description, including my Patreon. If you don't know what goes on over there, then this is what you're missing out on. Can I call you Frog? Is that your name? Nice Frog. I couldn't possibly refer to you as Frog after you've told me your name. Speaking of Patreon, I want to give a huge shout out to those on my deity tier. So that is Becca, Meg and Amy, Lisa, Sarah, Mercy and Lydia. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I will see you in the next video. Bye!